Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom.
So, I just kind of feel like talking because I'm up and moving. But I was about to go to Walmart. And then the rain came and said, no, your ass ain't. You better take your ass on home. I don't like to be out in the rain too much. I mean, I don't like wet feet. I don't like just to be out because in Atlanta, especially, people can't drive. And I don't know if it's people in Atlanta or if it's because there's so many transplants in Atlanta. And everybody drives different. And I know that defensive driving isn't mandatory everywhere. Random. And in addition to that, every place does not have the same type of driving conditions. So in Ohio, where I was, I did driving, like, I loved my instructors. This little white man, he used to, after class, we used to go driving for like 2-3 hours. We used to be everywhere. He used to let me ride that little student driver car. I used to be rolling, bruh. And he told me, that's how I learned how to drive on the highway. I don't know if he perceived or what he perceived in regards to me and extended the extra help, but man, I greatly appreciated it. He used to take me out on country roads. I used to be on the highway. We used to be out on streets. Like, I appreciate that man. I mean, he really taught me how to drive. So because driving conditions aren't the same for everybody in every place, everybody just drive different. So when it be wet, people drive, like, some people drive super duper slow, even if it's not, the rain isn't bad. Some people don't pay attention. Thank God I worked on that for myself. And I mean, just be doing a lot. And so they already a hazard. And then the people that don't know where they're going, oh my Lord. That's the part that probably make it the worst out of everything. Because you could be lost in Atlanta and be trying to just do too much, trying to maneuver. Oh, that man is out here in that rain. I feel so bad for him, but I can't stop because you might be a killer. So, so I was thinking while I was driving, because that's what I do when I do what I does, and the only difference between now and regularly, I am not holding my phone. It is in the little thing. That's the only reason I have not turned this video off, because I can talk and drive and pay good goddamn attention. So I be riding and thinking, and a couple of things came to my mind. So yesterday, in a written post, a caption, I was talking about it's a protocol for the prototype. Like, it's certain stuff that people have to already, like, I don't mind helping people get to where they need to be, and then, you know what I'm saying, they have a starting point. But there is a certain level of preparedness, I'll say. That's a good word. There's a certain level of preparedness and preparation that has to be met that has to be close or on a team. And I'm sure it's like that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying having references or having, you know what I'm saying, good habits. Some people just don't make it to the close. You know what I'm saying? Like, and but then some people, it just something just in them that God will show you, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do what God say. Everybody don't make that same type of, you know what I'm saying, have that same type of leeway. So you have to deal with everybody based on, you got to deal with people based on what's in their heart, what their actions show, their intention to grow, how they deal with others, their need to be right versus having correct information and solid information, their ability to study, learn, and make the adjustments, and they got to have the ability to do that. But the amount of things that you've already adjusted within your life and how quick you are to make those changes. People that automatically reject growth, change, stability initially, and then double back, that they'll never really have it like that. Like, and I might warm up to people eventually, or see people have made some different changes or adjustments to their lives or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, I deem them as cool, and you know what I'm saying, like, but everybody's situation be different, so everybody don't even get that same coolness. Some people I'll never be cool with again, just on the strength of however they dealt with me. And it don't mean that I won't still pray for them, that I won't still ask God to bless them. It don't mean that I won't be compassionate, or, you know what I'm saying, offer advice or help or whatever. But there are some things to me that are greater priorities. There are some ways that you treat people, or the facades that people have, that can automatically just take you out. But that doesn't mean that you're not still loved by God or favored by God. That just means that, you know what I'm saying, we have a certain standard of operation that is not negated or neglected for hardly anybody. And where grace might be sufficient for one, for very specific reasons, that a next person may not be extended the same grace. It don't mean that they won't be given grace. It's just your purpose is not graced for what the next person's purpose is graced for. It's certain grace that come with who you are, with who God created you to be, and who you have the potential to be, and your actions. Now, I will say this. I wanted to say for myself, I had to do some making adjustments and self-evaluation for myself, for several different reasons. Some is because I know my people feeling some type of way, but with reason. Because when you do fucked up shit and you be sneaking and hiding and sliding and all that other extra shit, then as soon as somebody do shit that they already been doing, that you already had to be okay with, then, you know what I'm saying, you got an issue. But when you solid, you assume and hope and pray for everybody else is solid until somebody show you they ain't solid. And then when you see a person ain't solid, then you gotta adjust accordingly and do shit based on what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Now there are some things that are a part of, you know, I wanted to say this. It's some things that are a part of the appeal, the cover, the narrative in which you are trying to perceive. But I like the fact, it's two things I'm going to say. I like the fact that people think highly of my views, opinions, and things like that. I like that people seek, I don't know if it's approval or seek to impress, or put on, you know what I'm saying? See, but it's two different types of put ons. It's, I got it, so I'm gonna do what I'm doing regardless. And then there is, I don't really got it, and I'm gonna act like I got it, so in hopes that nobody notices I ain't got it, and I'm trying to get it. But I like when people, I like that. I don't like when it's not like, oh, they're doing this to impress me and da 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 da. But I've recognized that people do things for my liking, and I'm like, all right, I see it. I like that. I like the way you think of my views. But one of the things that I've also struggled with, there go the rain. I hear an abundance of rain.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kaci. Not your typical clinical doctor. I am an ordained minister, but not your typical minister. I am also a certified life coach, love coach, sex coach, solution focused coach, transformation coach, and more. I have a whole lot of information that I would like to help you grow with. And I hope that soon I can help you be the best you that you can be. Confidence, spirituality, and purpose. That's wholeness, complete.
There is something I also struggle with, that that is knowing the difference between somebody trying to jump on the bandwagon, dick ride, and be along to get along to see how far they can become, or how far they can get, or what type of clout they might be able to obtain, versus people that's genuinely, honestly like, man, I respect what you do, I love what you do, I support you. Support and being a fan is kind of like two different things, because a fan, the wind blows wherever it blows, wherever it goes, whichever way you turn it. But when you support somebody, it's a lot different. It's more of, good, bad, or indifferent. I love you regardless. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. Now, support comes in different ways. Support can be distant, it can be up close, it can be involved, it can be interactive, it could just be, you know what I'm saying, like spiritual, it could be physical, it could be monetary, it could be not. So based on whatever your level of support is, you know what I'm saying, I'm still figuring that out, because I don't like people that, oh, I seen you, I noticed you a while ago, but I wasn't fucking with you. Now I see that you're somebody important, so now I'm gonna be on your dick, or on your pussy hairs, or trying to eat your cat, or trying to suck your dick, whatever the case may be. That's the part that I am not really into, fond of, or shit like that. So I'm working on that. But I also decided a few weeks ago, like I say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe longer, but I mentioned it probably about a week and a half ago, that I think that people get the wrong impression because I'm nice, and this is something that I've dealt with for a very long time. People think because I'm nice, I'm automatically being flirtatious, or I'm automatically hitting on them. And sometimes I just be saying shit because a part of what I do is to help people, boost people's self-esteem, help people feel better, help people see who they are. Sometimes, shit, people, you know what I'm saying, take it the wrong way. I kind of stopped for a minute because, man, it'd be so much shit going through my mind. I was just really thinking about the fact that, I feed people what they want. That can mean a whole lot of different things to a whole lot of different people. I am not gay. Maybe I'm a little fake gay. I have a post that I posted a long time ago because I'm not really like, ooh, girl, I think you are beautiful. You got them titties out, ass hanging. Oh, that thing hanging. Them titties setting, you setting, girl. But that's pretty much as far as it really goes. I mean, I'll be honest. But I like to encourage people wherever they're at. Like, if you strip, I support strippers. Man, I love them strippers. Hey, I really do. I think that it's really a talent. It takes a lot to strip. Honestly, like, everybody can't shake their ass on beat. Everybody can't do pole tricks. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of that shit is a fucking skill for real, and it take real deal talent or whatever. But so I kind of just, you know what I'm saying, if that's what you into, then I support you or whatever. If that's what you about, I ain't hating, even if I go a different route. So, like, I try not to judge people on any level. I try not to make people feel bad for their and or my differences. I am not super religious, Christian deep. Beat you over the head because you do things differently. I used to be that person. I grew up. I realized that you got to accept people where they are to even get people to be somewhere different, or to grow, or to want to listen. Like, I don't support that narrative of I'm just gonna take everybody's advice just because they say they get advice. Everybody ain't got good advice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's heart ain't solid, and in which they are telling you stuff. And so I think I am more into people that are educated, people that have a broad perspective and understands the difference between religion and relationship. That's a good way to say that. But I started working on myself because I don't want people to think that I'm flirting when I'm not flirting. And a part of what I do is kind of, you know what I'm saying, to admire, elevate, and more of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of what I do, is gas you up. And not no bad way. I'm not gassing people up on no bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna tell you something that's not true just because I'm trying to gas you or nothing like that. That's not solid. That's weak. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to let shit be whatever. Well, I do that well anyways. I don't take shit personally like that. Although I will check some shit if I think that it can be a personal attack on somebody else. I don't know why I'm like that, but I just be like that. Like, if it could hurt somebody else, then it's a problem. Because you could have said it and worded it to where it could uplift. I think that'd be my thing. I don't know what else I was gonna say. That might be it. Might have said too much. Might not have said enough. Might not have said enough, but I don't know what else I wanted to say. So I guess it's gonna end this way. I'm working on myself, trying to be more I want to say accepting, but I don't really want to say accepting, because I'm very accepting and embracing and all of that. I'm just very particular. Like, I'm ready for promotion. I'm ready for wherever God take me, for real. But I think the thing that makes people question is because I'm not one that's like, well, trying to force my way, force God to do something. That's not the right play. I'm not forcing God. I think I've done that whole by faith, by force thing. Everything I'm doing now is based on love. So if love ain't the culprit, I'm not involved. So I'm not forcing nothing. I'm not faking nothing. I'm not fronting nothing. It just is what it is at this point. So I'm just making I'm making adjustments, because I know that I want to consider other people the way that I want to be considered. And because of that, it is definitely making me look at some things differently. Measure the things that I expect by the same things that I give. Even though I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm so goddamn chill. I don't be doing shit. The only people that'll get mad at some shit that I do is somebody that I ain't directly connected to begin with. Or trying to be connected to. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do is what I do. And whoever be around me gotta understand what I do. So I'm just opening up my box. I gotta go. Bye. Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.